Some poems have a certain number of feet per line. So once you've determined what kind of foot it is, whether that's iambic or trochaic or anapestic or um, dactylic, you uh, will next want to look at uh, how many feet, how many of those feet are in each line of the poem. So if there's just one foot, one set of two syllables, if it was iambic, uh, then that would be monometer. So you would describe that poem as having um, iambic monometer, and you would use both terms to describe it. But if there's 2 feet per line, that's dimeter. If there's 3 feet, that's trimeter. 4 feet in a line, that's tetrameter. 5 feet in a line, that's pentameter. Though most of the time, or a lot of the time, you'll hear people call that pentameter. So pentameter and pentameter are the same, just different pronunciation. Hexameter is 6 feet. Heptameter means there's 7 feet, and octameter means there's 8 feet in a line. And you don't often come across poetry that has that many feet in a line. It's just a lot to keep that pattern going for that long. Um, I have an example here. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks. There's that soft, light, yawn, when breaks. I'm kind of counting the emphasis syllables there. There's 5 sets of those. So, and because um, there's no emphasis on the first, emphasis on the second, sets of 2 syllables, that means it's iambic. And with 5 feet in that line, that's iambic pentameter or pentameter. But what you'll often find, especially in these examples like 7, 8, 9, 10, is that uh, poets have a hard time keeping with that pattern. Um, and so they just they'll add an extra syllable in there, or they'll take one away, or they'll flip things around. So you'll find that in a lot of these examples, it's not consistent throughout the entire thing. But in general, it follows like, okay, there's generally, we've got uh, 4 feet in this line. Generally, we have 6 feet in this line, which makes that a hexameter. Um, but typically, they do keep with a number of feet in a line, and it's just the feet that change. So, like for example, um, we have this first line: "Built are the house and the barn, the merry lads of the village." Um, you see that we start off with um, this dactylic pattern with emphasis, accented emphasis syllable, and then two unaccented. So 3 beats in each set, and then we go to 2 beats, or syllables, sorry, and then 3 syllables, 2 syllables. So it kind of goes back and forth, but there's still a total of 6 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 syllables in that line, and that pattern continues through everything. So as you're going through the examples 7 through 10, kind of keep that in mind and just try to say it out loud. Try to feel where you would naturally put an emphasis, kind of mark those, and then maybe go back through. But feel free to give me a call if you have other questions.